and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Yeah, don't worry about it. Battles without ninja and humanity. Oh yeah, I gotta finish it. That's right. I thought we had finished it. But no. Let's do this. We did meet again, David. You need to sleep this time? Anyway, the agenda for today. Let's just do the emo dolls. Yeah, and with that time, trying to figure out the way to best fall asleep. Afterwards, I couldn't fall asleep. So thank you.
Time to twirl! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Time to twirl! Go Nappy! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Stop! Azure Dragon, White Tiger, list card, what? Dead! Liquidation! Time to twirl! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Confiscated! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Yeah, let's go one more time.
Nice job! Go Nappy! Stop! Time to twirl! Time to twirl! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Time to twirl! Yeah! The fearless knows not fear! Time to twirl! I won't do it! Liquidation! Stop! Time to twirl! This big diamond! It's all yours! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Time to twirl! Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game! Awesome! Watch
The other live you couldn't make it because you were asleep.
White Tiger!
Well, let me tell you, even if you watched it, you would have been put to sleep.
Time to twirl! Never hesitate! Yeah! Time to twirl! Forever triumphant! Victory is inevitable! Ribbon trip! Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Thou should do. Let's claim all the daily stuff. Alright. Must be a new thing here. Mr. Cold Feet's pop-up shop. Business venture in Bellabog. Should we check it out? Oh, another Lieben. Okay, so I should go here. Speak to Sampo, Mr. Cold Feet's pop-up shop, transaction 1. Sampo has returned to Bellabog from Penacony. He seems to have a business proposal for which he wants to partner up with you. What game
Short
is this?
respite, then time for the next fight.
It's Honkai Star Rail. Basically a turn-based RPG. Yeah. No voice? Too bad. Ah, fam, it's been such a long time and I missed you dearly. Old Sampo's here has a great idea that won't make money. You're interested in getting in on it? Old Sampo here has a great idea that won't make money? Wait, what? Won't make money? Won't make money? Why are you asking for my help to not make money? Interesting, count me in. Interesting. Ha! I knew you were a smart one. Long story short, I was feeling really lonely, so I made a trip to Penacony not long ago. And then I remembered something. So you were actually there. Look, a meme crate that's been aged for 8 years, hidden right here in the Bellabogian snowfields. No, wait, I found it 8 years ago. So how many years would it be now? 8? Where'd this even come from? Why are you talking about it like it's liquor? Thou shalt not inquire of the merchant the mysteries of their craft. After Eurylo 6 returned to the Silver Rail, I got to know several friends beyond the sky. That was when I was clued in on how big the market for this stuff was. What is it? Where is it? Stellar Jades? So they'll provide the product. I'll set up the entire sales strategy and then you get all the profits for fronting this stuff during the trial stage. I won't make a dime, but it's a golden money-making opportunity for you. Okay. How about this? Do you even have a little vortex of wind and gaseous liquid to spare? You can use these materials to stake your share and we'll synthesize some stuff out of it. See how we can go about this biz, and you'll get the hang of it then. Don't worry, buddy. The tiring, dirty work will be outsourced to robots. Alright. Oh, I'm running out of this. Vortex of winds. Grocery stand, administrative district shop, found indestructible. Objects in Eurylo 6. Wait, what? Alright. It's very elaborate. The fluid, the myth, the legend. One-of-a-kind, curio, collectible, and value-preserving. Give yourself a chance to experience the wonders of controlling the ideal fluid. Just kidding. Ultimate Swordmaster 123. An interesting ornament. It's a shame it can't be used to wield swords. What's the review? Silverwolf. Hey, selling fake goods in public. Replied to Silverwolf. Come on, don't take it so seriously. If you don't like it, you can return it for free. No problem at all. Could you please change the review to something positive? See, I'm not lying to you. This business is really this easy. I mean, it is, but you sure this isn't a front for something shady? Balderdash, I refund all who leave bad reviews. I'm not doing something illegal. It's buying and selling, after all. We can't always meet every customer's need, but as for what we're doing here, our products aren't that important. It's the very fun of trading. I'm not making this up. I don't know if you've heard of this tale. There's a tavern at the end of the world that contains people from all walks of life. No matter who they are, all are welcome for a drink as long as they can provide entertainment. This trading biz of ours isn't any different from the drinks available in that bar. We're all selling a sentimental value. Come, take a look at the complete goods list. Satisfaction guaranteed. View the pre-sale list. Liquid Flaming Void. Pre-sale ongoing. One-of-a-kind curio, collectible and value preserving. If you gaze long enough along into an abyss, the abyss also gazes it into you. There is no such function. Okay. This business will succeed for sure. Come back often, fam. Wait, what? Why is it still up again? Speak with Sampo. Oh, you came at just the right time. Our store just opened. Today with beam catalysis, virtual particles, and phlogiston, will coalesce into a fire that provokes profundity. Care for a try? Bring it on. And yes, you're the only one in the chat, and probably the only one watching. Not even, I'm not even here. Bring it on. Submit. Databank admin. This user did not leave a comment. What? This user did not leave a comment. Spherical joint. Trash virtual particle. You call this a curio? Reply to spherical joint. Thank you for the positive feedback. There are all kinds of curios out there. Even a bag of trash can have its own unique shine. Red and fiery, lucky portent. Let's talk about it. I'll have to go. Take care, friend. Come back tomorrow. Alright. Not sure why you set up shop here, but whatever. What am I doing? I don't know what this is. So many hurters. Battles without ninja and humanity. Head to the plaza to attend the opening ceremony of the school festival. Check the status of your classmates. The story of ninjas and monkeys comes to a temporary close. As you all know, no matter what happens, academic life must continue, and the interrupted school festival must resume. Join the truly joyous festival. Although your contributions may remain unrecognized to all, a ninja embodies the spirit of a mysterious hero who works in the shadows, seeking not fame but peace for all. Didn't know that's what ninjas do.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Am I gonna stream on Friday? Isn't this actually Friday? And yes, I will stream. Same time tomorrow.
The club is recruiting new members.
Dean's poster. Why can't I hit this? Oh, well, whatever.
Montana. Are you feeling alright?
Who are you?
Ninja March!
Ah, Ninja March.
Huh? What?
A ninja's the fad now.
Don't you know? This is the most popular meme right now. It originated from Mr. Rekka's latest work, the Cosmic Ninjutsu Inscriptions.
So we did end up
That
replacing
guy.
one with the other.
I don't think he's paid our salary yet. By the way, Montana, do you still like Slumber Nana Monkey?
Nah, that's so last month.
Slumber Nana Monkey? That's so last year.
Year? It's been that long?
Year? Just yesterday at Dreamflux Reef, you were...
Dreamflux Reef? Where is that?
Alright. How'd they even get there?
Alright, March 7th. The latest trend now is the Cosmic Ninjutsu Inscriptions. You have to keep up with the trends. I'm going to the Ninja Appreciation Society's event now. Do you want to come along?
No thanks. I'm heading to the opening ceremony of the Dreamlight anniversary.
Understood. Then farewell, Ninja March.
That's Ninja Ruri to you. Farewell.
Hey, she actually remembered her name.
So is this what they mean by the rise and fall of trends in Penacony?
Yes.
Recruiting new members. Come take a look.
Wait a minute. Why are there still monkeys here? Deluxe, Richie.
Son, I've thought it through.
Oh yeah.
If you're too tired, let's just return to our hometown.
Now we're gonna be ninjas.
No, Dad. I'm not going back. I've earned a fortune during the anniversary celebration.
A fortune.
Even though I don't do well in my theory courses, I can still become a salesperson in the future and make a great living. Just watch, Dad. I'll be sure to make a name for myself in Penacony.
Son, as your dad, perhaps I should also try a little harder.
It seems like Richie and his father have figured it out. It seems like Richie and his father have figured it out.
Okay. You don't like school? Well, goddamn. Yeah. A lot of people don't like school or stuff like that. But you gotta look forward to the stuff that's actually makes you happy. Like you got the friends at school. Then you can meet up with them. Think of it as an experience. Sweet dreams. Going to sleep now. Alright. Hey, Shalika.
Shalika, the desserts that you made are so delicious.
This is not ninja.
Give me one more. Give me one more. Fellow students, there's enough for everyone, so please queue up.
Shalika, you're simply a genius of dessert making.
Thank you. Maybe becoming a patissier after graduating doesn't sound too bad either.
Is it like real cooking? This dream weaving?
It seems like Shaletka has also found her own way of the ninja.
I have no idea. Nana Bloom. Okay.
Nana Bloom-chan, I heard you're going to be featured in Mr. Rekka's new film. I'm just going to be a minor character. I'm sure you'll become a superstar one day. Can I get your autograph in advance? Of course.
In advance.
Here, take it.
Thank you. But who's this? Gabbana?
That's her ninja name.
My name! I'm not going to use a stage name anymore.
Oh.
So, if you're going to be my fan, please remember that my name is Gabbana!
Nana Bloom-chan,
She has like 3
or
names.
I should say, Gabbana has gained some recognition.
She was ninja initiate whatever. I can't remember. G something. I don't think it's Gabbana.
Look, it's Himeko and Mr. Yang!
Well, finally they showed up. Where the hell were you?
Himeko and Mr. Yang, you're here as well?
That's right. We heard the anniversary celebration had been delayed, so we wrapped up the conference early and came straight here to see if we could catch the fun.
So, how was it? Did you enjoy your time on campus?
No. It wasn't fun at all. It was amazing. It wasn't fun at all. We ran into some trouble. It wasn't fun at all.
Not an eager student. Never mind. Life itself is a journey of study. The universe, a boundless ocean of learning.
Making it sound even worse.
Miss Robin is here.
Hello, students. I'm very happy to be hosting the Dreamlight anniversary this year.
Oh gosh, it really is Miss Robin! The opening ceremony this year is much better than last time!
Hold on. Who was the speaker last time?
Prof. Nana.
I don't remember.
Did they lose a year?
A long
The
time
memories.
ago, I also spent some time studying at Paperfold University. So, I can be considered an alumnus of the school. Paperfold University back then was just like how it is right now. There was a lack of freedom. Exams were a source of headaches. We had plenty of homework, and our thesis defense had stringent requirements. Well, it can't be helped, since this place bears the burden of training the future of Penacony. The annual Dreamlight Anniversary is the opportunity for students to temporarily toss their troubles aside. However, the anniversary celebrations will come to an end, just like how we'll eventually awaken from our dreams. But there is a type of dream that we will never awaken from, and should never awaken from. And that is the dreams woven by our highest ambitions. Some students wish to create beautiful objects, while others desire to lead amazing lives. There are some who even wish to become a better person. These are all amazing dreams. In our lives, dreams act as beacons that guide us forward. Once we have lit up the beacon, we may choose to rest at any time. This does not signify that we have given up. For as long as the light of the beacon can be seen, we will have the courage to restart our journey. I hope that all of you will be able to find your dreams at Paperfold University, and will dedicate your lives to realizing them. It is because of your sweet dreams that you can create color. It is because of your ideals that you can embrace freedom. Welcome to Dreamlight Anniversary. Color your dreams, free your ideals!
Color your dreams, free ideals, yay! Oh, exams! Look!
Despite the similarities to the evil realm, there are no clues here.
No clues?
Yo, Ninja Gamma.
To a
Oh,
evil ninja.
how I wish that in the next
Masaru?
film you can call me something better, my wonderful actor. Are you alone?
Each ninja has their own prey. Silvergun Shura only came to repay a favor, after which he returned to his own hunt. Is anything the matter?
After helping me shoot such an exciting film, I'm here to hand you your remuneration.
What, cure to her
A reward won't be
Junipio?
necessary. I'm only acting according to my way of the ninja. Riches are not what I desire.
Don't say that. I'm sure you'll be very interested in my remuneration. After all, this remuneration is about
Dr.
where
Primitive.
Dr. Primitive went.
Of course, information.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Sound Hunt Prologue. I think it's this. But I'm not gonna do it yet. Yeah, so I'll just turn that off. Nope. This one though. An antinomic waltz. It's the first time you've seen so many hurters, however, before you whip out popcorn, maybe it'll be best to ask Skrulon what happened first. Is there a change to the simulated universe? Hello? Oh, that's asleep. Oh, she's also asleep. Underlying logic assessment complete. No data anomalies found. Attempting the 1291st message input. Conclusion. No contact established with Herta. What happened? So many Hertas. I'm ready to do testing again. I apologize for meeting you here at this time, Miss Cascade. As you can see, the project has encountered an unknown error. The test will also be temporarily delayed. It's no biggie. I don't even use this place anymore. I always use the one on the Tartalov. Yeah, that's right. Took me a while to remember the name. Logic. A massive void has appeared in the simulated universe. It cannot be observed or interfered with. Yet it continues to operate within normal parameters. According to data from the Candelabrographos, this void originally belonged to a time in history named the Scholar's Strife, after the Second Emperor's War. But when observed from the outside, all that can be seen within is only a chaotic, unknowable domain. What about Herta? This is exactly one of the dilemmas we are currently facing. Madame Herta is displaying unusual excitement towards the reconstruction of the unknowable domain, and has volunteered to connect herself to the simulated universe. Oh, is she going to become the universe? Gadeen. Shortly after that, we lost contact. All her puppets are currently in a state of complete shutdown. Conclusion. 33 standard hours have passed since her entry into the unknowable domain. Logic. It is possible to directly locate Madame Herta and forcefully eject her externally. However, unfortunately, the location in question is difficult to reach, and time is running short. Let me go in and look for her. Is there any other way? Can you go in and look for her? Based on the current situation, the most optimal solution is to identify an experienced tester, locate Madame Herta internally, and facilitate her extraction. Logic. Given the limited information we have, if I were to connect and subsequently experience the same communication breakdown as Madame Herta, it would result in an irreversible deterioration of the situation. So why do you think I have a better shot at this? You actually helped make the system. On the contrary, if I were to maintain communication with you on the outside and monitor the system's operation, it would ensure your safety at the very least. Bet. Bet. I knew it. Has to be me. I'll have to bite the bullet. Bet. No, no shot. Can't they get, like, Steven here to help? The situation is urgent, Miss Cascade. Please depart immediately. Connect to the unknowable domain. Yeah, just take one of the Hertas with me and run. Command. Locking the current coordinates of the unknowable domain. Ah. Coordinates are in motion. Commencing deeper exploration. Preparing to connect to the unknowable domain. Ah. Extrapolation alignment ultimate. Dot follow-up attack break. Clear later stages. Focus on ultimates. Okay, I'm just gonna use ultimates. I mean, my follow-ups. Yes. What's with this music? It's distracting me. Anyway, let's just do this. It kind of sounds a little bit like Harry Potter. As the unknowable domain poses a certain threat, logic, I must provide an extrapolation target for this domain. In other words, information regarding the Scholar's Strife to increase the success rate of the rescue mission. The Scepter system, inorganic neuron clusters and celestial-level computational interference devices created by Emperor Rupert II, Rupert II, are widely distributed across various quadrants in the Imperial domain to complete the observations, extrapolations, and interference orders passed on by him. After the Second Emperor's War, numerous intact Scepter units were handed over to the Intelligentsia Guild by the IPC for research. However, the active interstellar energy war, as well as the animosity and disagreements between the various schools, turned what was originally an academic exchange into a scholar's strife with the Scepter system at the center. What is the objective of this mission? Of this time? Do you lot wish to research the Scepters? Madame Herta may have another objective. Madame Herta has always hoped to amplify the total knowledge throughout the universe. As for her personal research, it originates from a conundrum, solitary waves theory, left over from the era of the Scholar's Strife. It could be said that this extrapolation is a return to the beginning, back to the origin. However, she has unexpectedly become trapped at this origin. Dr. Primitive, I hope that this knowledge will assist in your search. And you have obtained a scepter. Bounce deals ice ultimate damage to random enemy targets and applies delay effect that activates when target's weakness is broken. This effect is stackable and repeats 8 times. Then ally uses ultimate, restores 50 charge attacks. Charge attack when charge reaches 120. Attacks when charge reaches 120. So I just gotta ult a lot. Alright. Alright, I'll change it. He ult a lot.
Care to test your skills?
Infallible. Yield.
Use ultimate to charge it.
Troublesome.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty. For it, Trilla.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
By the will of the Ten Lords. The Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Judgment is here.
Time to change tactics. Lend me your strength.
My oath is to a supple beauty is eternal.
This is serious. Recount.
For your sins.
No matter.
Wretched and fleet. I will protect all beauty.
I've lost my way.
Circular shaped passive components. Bonus enhance scepter's effects. Select components. Charging efficiency by 20%. Amplification increased by. Was amplification? Highlight stats and the highlight stats. So bounce. Increased by 10% after every attack until the amplification decreased to 10%. Let's just get charging efficiency.
Infallible.
Break down more dangerous vulnerabilities. Enter battle after achieving victory. Obtain 2 components that you already own. Already own?
This battle is unavoidable. Lend me your strength.
Beauty is eternal.
Still in denial? I shall be the judge.
Flesh. Till I will protect all beauty.
It came together.
This is serious. Recount.
My guiding light, wretched and fleeting.
You'll pay for
The will
this.
of the Ten Lords' decree, hereby ordained.
Title shift top 3. Obtain component you already possess. Number of copies and components you possess will be displayed here. Trigger component synthesis. Oh. It becomes an even stronger one. Triggering component synthesis will increase its rarity. Component synthesis will grant you corresponding rewards. Instructions: the hexagonal strength interface has supplementary components. The trigger powerful effects when the scepter is activated. Please select. Random tile inflict a certain number of debuffs. Debuff. Retire scepter randomly trigger 1 tile on the enemy. They're done. Yeah. Reward. Who am I? Maintenance to charge scepters Attacks 1. It's not really a charge scepter, it's an ultimate scepter. Balance scepters. I mean, it is balance. Amplification. Immediately attacks 1 time. A chance of additional increase. Yeah, I suppose. Smart insertion. Okay, I'll just leave that on then. So it's 768, whatever that means. Oh, look at that.
Be watchful, always.
Huh.
Infallible. Show your courage.
Glory.
Yield. Not so fast.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty. Ventrilla.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Feeling a little dizzy?
Our fortune is clouded. All things in human creations. By the will of the 10 Lords, the 10 Lords decree, hereby ordain.
A lot of wind.
Lend me your strength.
Wretched and fleeting.
Troublesome.
Take a guess.
Troublesome. I shall be the judge.
Till I see, I will protect all beauty.
No matter.
See you later.
No matter.
See you later.
Beauty is eternal. Till I will protect all beauty.
How do you like that? Who will it be?
Troublesome. Lend me your strength. We've entered the storm. To guard and defend. Crush them.
My guiding light. Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
This is serious. Recount. Yin and yang. Equipped it. Human creations.
Flesh wound.
See you later.
Flesh wound. Till I will protect all beauty.
At the brink of the simulated universe, you finally catch sight of Herta's familiar purple silhouette. The genius puppet, one of them, is currently standing on the boundary between 2 time periods, trying to peel off the unintelligible information of the unknowable domain. You loudly call out to her, but it is not until you are right in front of her that she realizes that the simulated universe has gained another living being.
What are you doing here? This place is not for testing. Go and entertain yourself in some other domains.
Madam Herta, you have been out of contact with the outside world for 34 universal hours. I specifically requested that Cascade come to find you.
34 universal hours? It seems that not only does the unknowable domain interfere with external observation, but it also affects your sense of time. Though it looks like unobservable nonsense code from outside, everything is completely normal inside. This cannot be a programming error. It is some kind of impurity.
Herta ignores you and Skulum and casts her gaze back towards the data flow before her. Quickly you realize that it is not that she is trapped in the unknowable domain. She simply forgot to come back. Alright, this is classic Herta.
Do you know about the Circle of Knowledge?
Herta asks from nowhere. Unlike before, she doesn't seem as frank and forthright. She is immersed in the confusion of some conundrum before her. This is the Riddler's work. I learned about it in a past life. I don't understand a word. I can make one up? Yep. Comparing one's own knowledge to a circle. The greater your knowledge, the larger your circle. And the more unknowns lay outside your circle. Appraisal. A very astute metaphor.
Since I began my search for knowledge, whenever the knowledge inside my brain reached a certain level and was about to break through the known circle into the world of the unknown, I would encounter some kind of obstacle. Mechanical failure, data corruption, even threats to personal safety. All sorts of unlikely events would occur that would push all of my research progress back to zero. It's like there was a pair of invisible hands constantly preventing me from leaving the circle of the known, creating a continuous, unknowable domain.
Logic. You seem to be applying a subjective quality to these objective obstacles. Allow me to remind you, subjectivity is the enemy of research.
To some, it may be subjective conjecture. To a genius, it is a flash of inspiration. My intuition is telling me that this bottleneck of knowledge that we encounter in the simulated universe is stopping us from gaining certain knowledge and unearthing a certain period of history.
Deduction. Perhaps Mythos of Enigmata cast their gaze over the simulated universe. I have 3,215 further deductions. Which would you like to hear?
That sounds more like subjective conjecture to me.
Let's talk about this outside. I'm out of here. Herta falls into a moment of uncharacteristic silence. She stands perfectly still and stares into the depths of the unknowable domain. It's as if something is waiting there for her, like a puzzle that calls for a genius to solve it.
Forget it. I can always come back.
Conjectures obtained 25. Conjectures. Question. Were there any useful clues discovered regarding the cause of the unknowable domain? Ah, she's awake.
There are some clues, but not many. I saw much of the dark history of the Intelligentsia Guild. It's only been about 100 eras since the Scholar Strife. Logically, as a direct participant, the Candelagraphos should have thoroughly documented the entire event. But when I compared the data with the history of the unknowable domain, I discovered that there are numerous omissions and fabrications throughout.
Logic. The Intelligentsia Guild has always been extremely apprehensive regarding the Enigmata, especially concerning such important historical materials. They would not have permitted the history fictionologists to tamper with it. Not that they could stop them.
Unless they did it with the intention to use the Enigmata as a cover, to conceal crucial information that should not exist.
And how would you be able to tell?
Why are they hiding? It's my favorite time. Watch the drama unfold. The history fictionologists are such great tools. The schools shed blood over the allocation of the scepter's computational power, or there could have been clandestine exchanges happening. But all are inconsequential. There's only one thing truly worth concealing: knowledge itself. According to the official report, thousands of scepters were flooded by foolish questions from scholars, exhausting their computational power. Now they have become more mere photo-op spots for everyone, floating in space like debris. You'd think I'd believe that? There's a creation of a genius. Skrullum, how much more can we improve the simulated accuracy of the scepter?
Conclusion. According to the previous estimates, if we concentrate all the computational power of the simulated universe, we can increase the accuracy to 71% or more.
That's enough. I'm sure everyone here knows that I'm never one to accept the status quo. I've always sought to push beyond the existing boundaries of knowledge, find new breakthroughs, and advance the total knowledge of the universe multiple-fold. The current extrapolation of the Scholar Strife is precisely for that purpose. Therefore, I've decided to add in the fifth collaborator for the simulated universe. Fifth, I really want to meet you, Tingshu. You found Polka? Could it be the one who loves to eat bananas?
Dr. Primitive, yeah.
Let's revive Rupert II.
Rupert II? You mean the one that started the robot war and tried to wipe out humanity with the anti-life equation? Alright.
Of course, I'm not literally reviving anyone. Gather all the data from the Scholar Strife, replicate the entire scepter system in the simulated universe, and recreate the Emperor's external cognitive unit.
Ah, so we're going to the that arc.
Then we will be able to obtain the brain of the fifth genius. Then I shall ask him or her, no, should be it, a question just like how someone asked the question that I ultimately, solitary wave theory, solved at the end of the Scholar's Strife.
Although Stephen and Madame Ron May are both agreeable, I personally have reservations. Introducing multiple objectives into a single study would significantly dilute this research focus and reduce efficiency.
Reserving judgment is as good as having no opinion. The Scholar's Strife, my beginnings, and the fifth genius, Rupert II, these are all chains tightly linked to one another. But to one other. Skrullum, you better not tell me you're not curious about this extrapolation.
As you indicated, to be objective, my analysis does include a 15% weightage of curiosity.
Hey Cascade, your performance in Golden Gears was decent. Your experience in dealing with Rupert's creations too, and looks like I'm lacking an assistant. Isn't this just a perfect coincidence?
Herta stares at you intently, likely not intending to offer you a choice, but after careful thought, this is a precious opportunity to work with Madame Herta on a research project. Do you really want to decline?
That's all I ever wanted.
I refuse. Madame Herta refuses to accept your refusal.
Then this settles it. Do come and collect more scepter data.
Just ignores me here.
I guarantee that you'll see many exciting things.
This experiment is different from those prior, Ma'am Cascade. Please stay safe.
I mean stay safe. Can't be dangerous.
Collect data for scepter system, alright.
Unknowable domain.
Cognitive boundary.
Activate node. Activate. Okay, yeah.
It's kind of like the skill tree, but it's just a line. Why is it a line? What happened to the trees? They had a sphere grid. Why are they just going for a fucking line now? Ah, well, whatever. Emulation records, trailblazed secrets, Secrets. Oh. Anyway, Fading Empire 1. Reorganized model. Oh my god. A lot of rewards. Extrapolation alignment has been unlocked. There's dot. Alright, I'll go with dot if you want to go dot, but this fire thingy, I don't think that dot's gonna work too well with me. Maybe Luca will be better. Let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm probably gonna die. Ooh. But the ally uses ultimate. Restores 50 charge. After ally target's attack, this unit regenerates 6 charges for every enemy target hit. Fire ultimate damage to all enemies, repeating 3 times, delay effect. Burn state stack round, this effect stackable. I guess I'll go with this, because I don't attack that much. For every enemy hit. I mean... yeah, let's just go with this. This dot.
Does that hurt? Stand still. Destiny isn't.
Ill fate descend.
Cutting the net.
Don't throw the kip.
I don't even have to look at these because they just have dot in general, so I'll go with dot. I think the target with permeate, you use dot taken. Yeah, sure. Bounce up there, it doesn't bounce. Charge dot dot charge dot charge. Scepter deals damage randomly, trigger 1 dot on the target. Oh wait, I can't put 2 of them in. Would this one actually be better? Improper specs unable to insert. Dismantle. Okay, it wants that one. Alright, whatever. Let's go reward.
Make a wish.
Spend 40%. Yeah, showing up. Oh, alright. Let's keep going. Oh. Man, I'm getting a lot of money. Dodge, general. But this, this is just a better version of it. Alright, sure. Charge scepters. Yes, charge. Bounce. I don't think it bounces. Oh, it does bounce. Alright, let's bounce. Hello, Mun. How do I get rid of these then? I don't think I can.
Yeah.
All characters lose HP at 50%. 3 random components, 1 star rarity. 80%. 4 random components, 1 star rarity. 9%. Oh yeah, sure. One of them has to be good. Anyway. Some risk. Oh, gambler appears. He never appears. Can I just see these? No. Oh,
They
whatever.
don't look happy to see us.
Ice, fire. I guess I don't really care.
Everyone's a customer.
I want to save it.
Stand still.
It's not burning.
Come feast your eyes. Happy New Year.
Destiny isn't chosen. Memories beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Good
Might as
times.
well.
Time to say bye.
I was thinking about saving it. But it's confusing.
Small fry.
Meaningless achievement. Oh. AoE attack deals fire damage. Dot restores 2 charge. Oh, nice. Damage from dots restores 2 charge. Blast. Wind damage. Makes special wind shear effect turbulence. And immediately triggers all dots. Oh, I like this, but I kind of like this too. Oh well, let's go for this. Additional damage for top of dot on the target. Permeate. Let's get this done. This is new? Oh. 600 fragments will be lost. That's not good. Blackheart milk. Yeah. Batavia Adler Somerville. Yeah, I'm not gonna read all that. Shit. Might as well spend some money, right?
Make a wish.
Melee gains 1 to 3 random. Oh, sure. Yeah. Automatically enters auto battle. I mean, why not? Yeah, sure. Yep. Workbench of creation. Receptor modification. Is the first one free? No. Cause component store. Oh. Charge general dot. General. Well, I have this, so I might as well get that. It's not doing its thing? Or maybe it does it after. Oh, I could have gotten there. Actually, I couldn't have. 250. Can't afford that. Isn't that supposed to do the component thingy? Or maybe it does it later. Anyway. You have no choice.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Let's see some sparks fly!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Oh, it's over. Synthesize. Continue. Do want to synthesize, but I kind of want this because it's new. Let's get it. Reward, oh. It's reward, so it must be good.
Yeah.
Tantalizing, tempting, tantalizing. Yes. Oh, well, there goes my money.
Make a wish. A foreboding sign.
Does that hurt?
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Let's see some sparks fly!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Happy New Year! Ill tidings manifest.
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
All right, sure. Becomes purple and then it becomes gold. Fantastic. But it still does the same shit. What changed? What changed? How much stuff am I getting? Oh, well, let's get these since it's new. Amplification, permeate. Oh, but it's new. I get the new thing. Okay, let's keep going, Kurtz. Discard 1 random component, 5 rank, and obtain 5 random. Discard 1 random of 2-star and obtain 3 random of 2-star. That sounds good. Oh no. Oh yeah. No, I don't really care. Jibal the radish. I am a radish. Yes. All characters are HP. 4-star. 8-star. 4 random. %, chance of obtaining 4 random components. I guess that's good. Yes. It's kind of like the equations. At least reminds me of the equations. Alright, synthesize. New, all new. Buffs, debuffs, amplification, inflict stackable statuses. That sounds like dots. That's new. Bounce. I really like this, but it's new. I'll have to pick the new one.
Make a wish.
Kick it. All characters lose HP, gain cosmic fragments. Let's get curious. Plague Nest. Gain 3 random negative curios. Ah, shit. I want to get rid of that, that skill point deficiency one. That will kill me. Shit.
A foreboding sign.
This is second plane, so, yeah. Oh.
Does that hurt? Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Let's see some sparks fly!
Wait, punch a little guy.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Happy New Year!
Relax. Stand still.
Mind your manners.
Can you stop attacking her? Please?
Relax.
Please?
Happy New Year!
Just a little, please? just survived. She's the mastermind, never heard of her name. Don't know who she is. Remember you hold someone in such high regard, sounds like you're very familiar with this person. Another singularity. So what exactly is this signal? Please stop speaking in riddles. Are you serious simulated universe? I know you just answered your own question. Oh, could it be me? Anyway, that's over. Access unlocked. Okay. This goes all the way to 20. Alright. So I'm just gonna do all these. Okay. I don't want to spend the entire time just getting data, so let's actually do emo dolls. Penacony.
A short respite, then time for the next fight.
Hopefully this doesn't take too long. And if I have an extra time, I'll get more.
The club is recruiting new members.
Stop.
Come take a look and try it out.
Is that you, Robin? Oh my god. What have you done? Anyway. What are you doing over here, Robin?
Sorry, I didn't want to attract any attention. Have you been having fun at school lately? After the Prof Nana was exiled from the Dreamscape, Paperfold University has since quickly restored its former order. You should have seen it along the way. The students are in a frenzy prepping for the Dreamlight Anniversary's musical party. Music party? This is a most momentous event in our school celebrations. Students from different schools will present an exciting performance during the party to exhibit Paperfold University's vigor through music. Thank you. The Trailblazer loves it.
Wait, what? Why am I speaking in third person?
That's good to hear. The chaos that the Prof Nana sowed is over, and the true dean has also returned. Everyone can finally bask in their carefree campus lives. If you're free, we can do a tour of the school. The facilities used in this party are still being built, but the atmosphere is really lively. It's way different from what you experienced earlier.
Way different, huh? Sound Hunt Prologue. Ah, shit. So that's what it was.
The club is recruiting new members. Come take a look and try it out.
I've got trapped. We'll have to teleport around it. Any emo dolls around here?
Transfer to Fortune Academy.
Peach blossoms and divine
Let's see.
I know there's one on the other side. Maybe I can reshoot. Oh, maybe I'll talk to Alphonse first. Hello. In my opinion, this is not only a violation of the legitimate rights and interests of teaching staff, it is also a disservice to the students. Therefore, my request is... I don't feel like that phrasing is harsh enough. Maybe I should change it to making a joke of student futures.
So what is your request? Don't mince your words.
Being able to eavesdrop and still seem so self-righteous is a talent. Was there something you wanted to talk to me about?
I'm just a passing student. I'm curious. Please go on.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I could satisfy your curiosity. Curiosity is like a brain. It's always better to have it.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's usually better.
To put it simply, I recently heard from a student that there is a professor working in the Charmony Academy Dream Bubble connoisseurship course who knows absolutely nothing about interplanetary culture. I was absolutely shocked. I ended up actually going to a few of his classes and, well, guess what? Not only could he not even name the few Shinto ships, but he also said that the Merlin's Claw is a Barson, and the main character in the Cosmic Ninjutsu inscriptions is from Izumo.
He could not even name the few Shinto ships. They said the Merlin's Claw is a Barson. But she is a Barson. Main character is from Izumo. She could be. Oh well, the main character of the ninjutsu inscriptions. Probably, yeah.
He's an experienced academy professor, yet his teachings were full of holes. Isn't that ridiculous?
Even I know these things. That's outrageous.
Yeah, that's right. That's outrageous. Right? It's absolute outrageous that a teacher like that would be able to stay and serve as a professor at Paperfold University. That's not even the most ridiculous part. I've tried to report this to the university through various channels, and yet it's been completely swept under the rug. They haven't even given me a decent reply. I don't mean to boast, but in terms of professional capability, we young teachers are just as good as these old seniors, who just spend all their time reading out from the textbook. That there is no changing the reality. Some people manage to occupy the professor positions based purely on their history and experience, while those who possess genuine talent and intellect, like me, are left with nothing but elective courses. Now you understand my complaint, right? Opportunities like this don't come around often. That's why we should duel. I will take the school anniversary celebration as my moment to bring this matter to the university face to face.
Are you up for a chat?
Do you have more questions? I wish my students were as interested and proactive as you.
Tell me more about this professor.
If I'm honest, his lectures weren't really that bad. It's just that in half a system hour he mispronounced 5 words, used 3 incorrect quotes, and completely confused the authors of 2 separate documents. Do you know how I felt when he said aeronautics instead of aerodynamics? With a completely straight face? When I attended a lecture at the Intelligentsia Guild, I heard that there was a professor who was allergic to stupidity. Now I know what that feels like.
Dr. El Ratio. Does the school not care?
Theoretically, they should care about it. However, in reality, you cannot expect a school to achieve the perfection of a dream because it was built inside a dream and has the motto, color your dreams for your ideals. Wherever there are people, there will be conflicts of interest and disagreements. After all, that is just how people are. However, naturally, that won't stop me from continuing to defend the rights of myself and my students.
I'll let you go on.
You've heard enough to satisfy you? Go and entertain yourself then.
How can you turn a blind eye to injustice like this?
Well, that's a different voice now, I imagine. Activate clockwork. Just be angry. He wasn't angry enough.
Oh, that professor. I did some secret research into his background. He's a Penacony native from a prestigious family. He graduated from this academy with average grades, but he has an uncle, who coincidentally is a big shot in the family. For the sake of my research, I would be willing to traverse the dangerous wilds or go deep into unknown rainforests. I could go without food or water for many days to observe and record. But what about him? Pure knowledge brings him no joy. It is just a tool for him to make a living, a springboard for fame. I want you to have this. I hope that you will never become such a loathsome person. Reduce spend anxiety? Okay.
How can you turn a blind eye to injustice like this?
A smile hung on the young professor's face, but a quiet rage burned in his eyes. Now I see. Happy. I have to say that last reporting session was truly wonderful. It was the first time I have ever seen a professor. I've seen professors from across the 3 academies argue so ferociously. The Fortune Academy lecturer called the Dreamweaver Academy lecturer a stinky cement mixing laborer. The Dreamweaver Academy lecturer said the Germany Academy lecturer puts on an act of superiority. The Germany Academy lecturer criticized the Fortune Academy lecturer for self-objectification. It was truly wonderful. Is this the harmony that Penacony touts? It is truly pathetic and laughable.
How can you turn a blind eye to injustice like this?
What a wonderful show. Well, time to be sad. A few years ago, I once visited a remote and barren plant for my field research. The local people were still in the transitional period between nomadism and agriculture. They were more preoccupied with survival than living. I looked down on them with a sense of superiority and judged the locals. I watched them toiling all day to receive meager harvests and get into disputes over the uneven distribution of game meat. I felt an almost hypocritical pity for them. But now I realize, more and more, that there is no difference between us and them, between our planet and theirs. We so-called scholars spend all day toiling in the fields of knowledge to come back with dry harvests. Then we plot and scheme over academic resources and can't wait to get into disputes. So, should I pity myself? For normal people like us, there is no such thing as a pure paradise of knowledge after all. Give me something. Anyway. There should be one right on this side. Prima. Hope I don't get too close. Hey, Prima.
Have you read the latest issue from the Paperfold Times? I imagine not. Let me read it for you. As the 550th Dreamscape Collegiate Spheroids race qualifiers come to an end, Paperfold University finally welcomes their first ever Peppershi lead driver in history.
Is that meant to be you?
Prima, a second-year student at Germany Academy, proved to be unstoppable, taking a glorious victory over the weekend and securing the highest score in qualifying. She would join 3 other drivers to represent Germany Academy and battle for this year's Glau Cup. The Glocks Cup.
So, were you just making this up?
Her spheroid, this flying Peppershi, left all of her competitors in its dust from the moment the starting gun was fired. It's a masterpiece of craftsmanship that has inspired envy in all of her fellow drivers. It is clear that her sponsors have spared no cost in their investment towards her and her future. Her smaller build compared to those of other drivers has become a concern for racing fans. We sincerely hope that Prima will not be at risk of dehydration during the 24 system hour rally ahead.
24 hour? 24 hour rally?
We believe her best choice would be to start gaining some weight.
I don't think you'll be dehydrated because it's a dream. But
What do you feel when you read this article?
they're showing concern for you. They're being sarcastic about you. No comment. Yeah, they're being sarcastic about you.
Peppershy, Peppershy, Peppershy. It's all because I'm a Peppershy. It's not because of my own hard work at all. Peppershy are too physically weak to handle the intensity of a spheroid race. A Peppershy was only able to become the lead driver because sponsors took an interest in the potential development of spheroid sports in the Peppershy market. Peppershy this, Peppershy that, Peppershy everything.
Peppershy, 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 but you are a Peppershy. You're a Peppershy.
Let them talk. The more fuss they make and the more people take notice, the better. Then I'll prove them all wrong.
Can I touch the fluff ball on your head?
I knew you were gonna ask that. Don't think you can just bully Peppershy because we're small. What's so special about this fluff ball anyway? Is it just the fact that they grow on our heads makes you so obsessed with them? Peppershy, Peppershy. Everyone treats us so differently because we're Peppershy. I've had enough.
Is that a yes or no?
You hear that? The purr of the engine.
We Peppershy we're just a little condensed. We're not helpless.
Condensed? Can we talk a little more?
Alright, so you're not obsessed with the whole Peppershy thing too.
What are the drivers of each academy like?
The spheroid racing contest is not just a contest between drivers. It's more of a comprehensive battle that tests the entire team. Each academy has their own strengths and strategies.
Tell me about the Dreamweaver Academy. Don't they build the spheroids?
First, you need an outstanding spheroid. The tracks for the Klaus Club are complex and varied. Spheroids need to be able to perform reliably on all kinds of tracks. When it comes to spheroid construction, no one can compete with the Dreamweaver Academy bookworms.
Yeah? Fortune Academy. What are they gonna do? Do the betting?
The most important factor when it comes to taking victory is money. Spheroid racing is the most expensive sport in Penacony. Creating a spheroid costs money, but building a training ground and replacing supplies used in training costs even more. I have to say, no one manages to accumulate money like those guys at Fortune Academy. Interest from investments, attracting sponsors, they have managed to take 2 championships in a row with these shrewd money-making skills.
Alright. Charmony Academy. They tell me they create the best drivers.
Drivers need outstanding psychological parameters and faith in their own capabilities. That's what it takes to navigate the extreme racing environment. The 24-hour system-hour rally, weightlessness, tenfold gravity, all sorts of trials await. As you can see from my mentality, Charmony Academy creates outstanding drivers. This most likely thanks to our selfless devotion to concepts such as belief and faith.
So that means I'll be a driver, right? Can I participate?
These are the 3 crucial factors for victory that are all indispensable. This way, no one academy can monopolize victory. We each use our own strengths to check and balance each other, which is why we now have this current state of 3-legged equilibrium.
Which academy is going to win this spheroid race?
You're asking the lead driver of Charmony Academy this question? Are you serious? Take it back.
I have nothing else to ask.
You come across that Paperfold Times editor, give me a call, and I'll be there in a jiffy.
You hear that? The purr of the engine.
Activate clockwork. Calm down.
The campus reporters have just have a bias towards my spheroid. Ever since I started to get results, they have not stopped speculating about its origins. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Some say that it came from an alfalfa family sponsor, that they saw the potential in the developing Peppershy sporting market and gave the intelligentsia guilds into Astral School of Kinetics a huge stipend to design the flying Pepperdine. There's another version I like even more though, that my spheroid is equipped with Memoria as a power source. He's a secret stash of remnant Memoria that was gathered by the Pepperdine. They say that the victory that the spectators witnessed was nothing more than a dream within a dream created by the combustion of Memoria.
Oh, that's nice. I like that one. It's all delusions.
Actually, my spheroid is a completely normal model. It's exactly the same as the campus training model. The interior is just adjusted to suit my size better, and the exterior has been painted fluorescent. That's all.
Or maybe fluorescent is actually faster than the other colors.
I respect the principle of fair competition just like any of my fellow competitors. See Article 521 of the competition guidelines. It's forbidden for personnel or business from outside of Pepperfall University to take part in the design, modification, creation, or driving of competition vehicles. Any contestants found to be driving illegal cars will be disqualified from the current competition and banned for life.
Have to be better than everyone else.
If I really were as exceptional as they say, would I still be racing spheroids here?
Yes. Happy.
Time really flies. This time last year I was knocked out of the qualifiers, finishing in last place. Although that was when my fate turned around. Injustice is often structural, and none of the spheroids on the market were fitted to a Peppershee's body size. I begged my classmates to help me modify it before the competition, but no one was willing to waste their time on a Peppershee contestant. With nowhere to turn, I had no choice but to drive an oversized spheroid in a competition. You've seen how children drive cars in cartoons when they're too short, right? That's how I was in the contest. I had 3 encyclopedias under me as a cushion, and a wooden stick strapped to my leg to help me step on the gas pedal. In the end, even an old professor had brought his grandson along for fun to drive faster than me. They beat me by half a lap. It's a shame, right? I failed and only reinforced the views of those people who already looked down on Peppershee. There was just one person that did not agree. That day he watched my race and believed that it was not a disaster he was witnessing, but the rising of a star. Then, he had the training team convert my cockpit to suit a Peppershee's size, and that's how we got to where we are today. It was actually the champion of the last spheroid contest, Romeo of Fortune Academy.
But you're from the Charmony Academy. He's going to betray Fortune Academy. People are actually that kind.
Although the spheroid race is a matter of academic honor, we are more focused on our own dreams. On the track, the academies fight tooth and nail, but behind the scenes we frequently share our experiences and often get together for malt juice after training. This time we will battle for the honor of our respective academies. I will not lose to him.
Do you hear that? The purr of the engine!
As long as I have a dream, people will look up to Peppershee as well.
Alright. Time for sadness.
Don't be fooled by the traitors, talent scouts, agents, and sponsors gathering around me. None of them actually believe in my capabilities. I know full well how to make use of someone like me. I'm a Peppershee. I've got a little skill and some success. I'm impulsive and slightly isolated. It was when I was chosen to become the Charmony Academy spheroid driver and took part in qualifying that they came to me. At the beginning, it was all wonderful. They took me to the finest restaurants in the dreamscape, laid out perfect business plans, and kept filling my head with dreams. I'd be the first Peppershee champion, an idol for all Peppershee. But I knew full well that if I hadn't shocked everyone with my debut performance, they'd have abandoned me and gone straight over after their next business opportunity. Don't get me wrong, I am happy to play along with their little performance. I'm actually grateful for them pushing me into the spotlight. If I could just win the championship and enter the pro leagues, if I can just win everyone's favor, then then I can become the hope they all talk about.
She didn't give me anything. The hell? Oh well, whatever. I guess we're starting with this side.
Let's see.
Oh, Haru. I'll check inside first. Why is this not popping? Fortune Academy lecturer. Oh. Please look through the class schedule. Okay. Hello. Your related information isn't on the attendance list of this lecture. Please review your lesson plan and avoid the wrong classroom.
I'm here to evaluate the teaching quality. Am I not allowed to be hardworking?
Yeah, am I not allowed? Apologies. We have verified your status as a guest student from the Astral Express. Hello, Cascade. Today's lesson schedule for this classroom is as such. Fortune Academy's Basic Financial Principles, Dreamweaver Academy's Architectural Sketching Basics, and Charmony Academy's Composition Theory for Beginners. Please confirm if the above are the lessons you wish to audit.
That's right, I want to attend these classes, yep.
Sorry, I have the wrong room. As the bell rings, your emotions waver like the tide, but you have already decided to take on today's lessons. All of them. You focus your gaze on the lectern, listening intently like a voracious learner, as if you are a traveler who stumbles upon an oasis in the desert, greedily gulping every drop of knowledge. Erudition. A pity though, no matter how tenacious your will is, there are limits to your mind. And then I cut to her brain just having a banana in it. You're confused by the exact meanings of the drawings. They only make you think of Topaz, and then Numby, and then a myriad of big and small chests. When you're done daydreaming all over Penacony, the lesson has passed its halfway mark. Does she have ADHD? Who am I? Where am I? What should I eat today? Just as your baffled little brain starts to ruminate on the ultimate questions of life, the lecturer suddenly spins around, both his hands slamming down hard on the lectern. It's coming. It's coming. You're utterly taken aback. Were you noticed? Do Intellitrons really possess the power to read thoughts? Now for roll call. William Wilson.
Here.
Ligea.
Here.
Roderick Usher.
Here.
Flabbergasted, you stare at the lively Peppersheep, as if he is a groundhog. He is popping his head up from various empty seats, skillfully answering the roll call in completely different tones and voices. The surrounding students seem to be used to this scene, and the roll calling teacher's head doesn't even look up. Even till the roll call ends, you're still staring wide-eyed as the groundhog, Peppersheep, appears from under a seat beside you, climbs into the chair, and lets out a long sigh. What's he doing? Is he filling in for his friends? Was there skipping school?
Phew. It's like fighting a war every time. As expected, the money is hard, and the lessons are perplexing. The seniors aren't wrong, you know.
So wasn't it performance art? You can make money by helping others take attendance? You're truly omnipotent.
Hey, flattering will not get you trade secrets, you know. If you're truly interested, care to learn more about the Fortune Academy service package? I don't only take attendance for others. I also sell lecture notes for each class. I even help do assignments, signature services for the Academy's rep, and much more. Everything can be negotiated for the right price. Come, I have plenty of package offers. The more you buy, the bigger the discounts. Care to learn more in detail?
Yes. The rest of the lesson goes by as you listen to the Peppersheep's enthused speech. Oh. As the bell rings, your emotions are still wavering like the tide, but not as much as before.
Time flies when you're having fun. Speaking of which, I have a request that I'm not sure if I should say.
Tell me. I'm the one deciding anyway. Then you probably should.
Actually, I felt an instant connection when I saw you. Since it's fate that we are testmates, can we take a photograph together? And give me an autograph?
No problem. I think we should forget it.
Don't be so modest. It's fate that brought us together, so to commemorate our meeting, let's take a photo together.
And smell ploy. Thanks to the students' constant pestering at the end, you agreed to take a photo together and sign in the back of it. Just like that, today's first lesson meets at a satisfactory end. With the lecturer's announcement of the class quiz for the next session, along with the students' collective sighs. Not satisfactory enough? You don't even need to take the quiz. Your message.
There are people selling your autographed photo on the school forum. It's going for 500,000 credits as of now. Did you venture into a new business?
I fucking knew it. I'm not even getting anything.
Huh? Oh, must be the pepper she's sitting next to me in class. Is selling it for such a high price? I'm gonna need a share of it.
I'll explain later. Need to have a friendly conversation with him. Oh, why is there a trash can here? Hello? It's supposed to be on the Tatalov? When Charmony Academy talks of a muse, all pragmatism they refuse. Dreamweaver Academy loves to slack. When problems arise, they turn their back. Fortune Academy is full of clowns, setting traps that trip themselves down. Trash Can Academy, they're a dime a dozen. Pick the wrong one and you'll find your path frozen. Oh, a new student. Come, the road to learning is winding and long. Allow the sorting can to show you where you belong.
Oh, like the hat. I see. Well, I'm not a student. I'll pick. So I'll have to wear this trash can cover? You're doing garbage sorting?
Yeah, so I'll have to wear this trash can cover? Trash can cover? It's a sorting lid. The admission process isn't some child's play. Respect the school's tradition every step of the way. Go, stand down in the hallway. Wait, what? I was gonna go stand down in the hallway. So he doesn't like to be called a trash can. Garbage sorting. But I'm not a student. What? This is a classroom. Outside are forbidden from disrupting lessons. Where's security? Oh wait, I'm security.
I will pick.
It's not up to you, kid. It all boils down to your character and your family background. Don't worry, I was originally the one who made the executive decision. The times have changed. The process will be simplified, or should be simplified. I will know where you belong once you answer this question. As you are walking along a road, a brawny trash can blocks your way. What will you do? Ask one at once. Pour trash into the trash can, yeah, that's right. How is this possible? Your profound understanding of the essence of matters makes you a perfect candidate for Khan Philosophy Academy admission. I'm proud of you, freshman. Remember, finding a job is not the main goal of your life as a trash can. Learning is. After saying so much, let me tell you a secret. Honestly, I've never attended school. Oh. I didn't mean to answer the correct question. Answer it correctly. I want to get wrong answers so then I can actually talk to it some more. Oh well, whatever. Aru.
That guy just makes me so dang mad. Next time I see him, I'm gonna judo throw him into next week.
The student ahead of you is boiling with rage. You start to wonder if talking to them is a good idea.
Violence is not allowed on campus. They give him a flying kick. You two are so similar. 2? Yeah, right in the chest. Just thinking about him and his fancy ties drives me mad. Sorry. You had to see me like that. Hello, you must be a visitor. Are you interested in exhibitions? Dreamweaver Academy's newest conceptual art exhibition is about to be taking place in a few months. If you have time, you must come and check it out. Although the majority of our displays are going to be student works, the quality of our school's education is known far and wide. Also, 90% of the proceeds taken from the exhibition tickets and trades are going to be donated to famous international charitable organizations. If you're feeling generous, please consider making a donation to these less fortunates in the cosmos. Your mood changed quickly. No, I just can't get this guy off my mind. The next time I see him, I'm tying him up and throwing him in the trash can. Alright. Which guy? I'm not too sure who she's talking about. Can we talk? Of course, ask whatever you like. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Why have you chosen to volunteer? It has always been my dream to support charitable organizations. Plus my works are going to be displayed too. As we didn't have enough people during the promotion work, I figured why not get involved? Actually, there's another reason. It's time to start applying for internships, but I've realized that my resume is looking a little thin. That guy kept mocking me for this, even though I hate to admit it. He may be right. Just relying on academic grades alone will not give me enough of a competitive edge. I need to fill the blanks with volunteer work. Why don't you give up? You could just make the text bigger. Yeah, that's right. You've never seen my classmates' resumes. They almost look like they glow. Let me give you some examples. Champion of the Penaconian history competition for 72 consecutive years. Manages a brand enterprise staffed by 150 personal butlers. By the age of 25, he had already amassed 32 years of work experience. Are they just lying? Compared to them, my outstanding work ethic and excellent grades is just like a bottle of flat Soul Glad. What kind of works will there be at the exhibition? Let me think. This year's student ideas are a little conservative. They'll be mostly minimalist 3D mazes and microscopic gardens. Although the forms of exhibitions will be expanded somewhat compared with previous years, there will be trending animal experience, dream bubbles, meme performances and other things, of course. The exhibition hall itself is outstanding work. Who is this guy that made you so mad? Oh, that's just a personal issue. Although if you're really curious, alright, I guess it's good to talk to people about these things. Chairman of the Fortune Academy Student Council, Sean. That guy's a walking investment machine. He's a petty man who only cares about profit. Ever since I got into a little dispute with him, he's been causing trouble for both me and everyone in Dreamweaver Academy. This time it's no different. He bought out all the equipment we were going to need for the exhibition in advance so we couldn't begin our preparations. He deliberately rubbed it in my face and showed off his proof of purchase. He kept saying, "Hey, I know you need these. If it were you, would you not want to hit him? If it were you, would you not want to hit him?" I get it. He needs a good whooping. Right? He's clearly a smart guy. How could he be so hung up on such petty things? Can he not just put his mind to good use? Or maybe he likes you, and this is his way to get attention. Fortunately, he wasn't completely unreasonable and agreed to rent them to us at a low price. In the end, the only damage he caused was causing me to lose my temper in front of visitors. He really is awful. But please do me a favor and pretend I never told you this. Don't have any other questions? If you get time, please come along to the Dreamweaver Academy Conceptual Art Exhibition. She's supposed to be
Some
happy.
people aren't even poor. They just don't have any aspirations.
We meet again, visitor. Are you still interested in our exhibition? She's meant to be happy, but she sounds angry, but whatever. Calm. I'll tell you a secret. My hometown is extremely poor. is a stark contrast to the rich and extravagant dreamscape. There, even if you have a family to protect you, finding a stable place to shelter from the wind and rain takes real dedication. Just go underground. Leaving the dilapidated ruins and moving into a complete and sturdy building, though it seems like such a simple thing, it was extremely difficult for us. So I set myself an objective at a young age. I will construct enough strong and sturdy buildings in my hometown to give everyone a place to live.
You'll have to be rich for that first.
This is also why I chose to come to the Dreamweaver Academy. Though everything I learned here is completely unrelated.
Yeah, this is how to teach you how to build in a dream, not how to build in real life.
But I'm confident that my passion for dreamweaving and my grasp of the curriculum are unmatched.
She should have went Fortune Academy.
Some people aren't even poor. They just don't have any aspirations.
Angry. Now she's actually angry.
So, when will these people realize that before dreamweaving became an art, it was a form of engineering? I agree with Professor Asuka's views. It does not matter how elaborate the exterior appearance is. The construction must at least serve its most basic functions. Those people who use sparkling memoria to construct residential buildings should have to move into them themselves. They regret their choices when the ceilings end up blinding them. Phew. These people are just plain stupid, which is almost a relief. It's the truly malevolent ones we need to worry about. Using low-quality memoria to lower costs, ending construction projects early and leaving roofs wide open, these people would do anything for money. If this was real life, this would simply be murder. It's because of scum like them that my family... I vow that I will personally report each and every one of these degenerates.
Some people aren't even poor. They just don't have any aspirations.
Those who lack professionalism, they make me sick.
She's not even mad at the guy.
Many people praise my hard work, but what they don't know is all because I have nothing. All of my hard work studying is so I can attain the Paperfold University scholarship. For that honor and for finding a good job. That is the only way that I'll be able to stay here, stand out amongst the countless other students, and have a chance to achieve my dreams. I don't have any more questions. You have done extremely well. But this is Penacony. The majority of people from the Dreamscape are from notable backgrounds and are far more interested in and wary of status and value. It's like that guy is always bothering me. If I hadn't angered him, I fear he never would have bothered interacting with me at all. If I'm honest, there are things I could learn from that guy. For someone like him who has always been blessed with abundance from birth, that attitude of always working hard to prove oneself is actually a very precious quality. So I sometimes think to myself, maybe he and I could find a common thread? Ignore me. They're just pointless thoughts. No matter how hard I work, I'll never belong to that world. Thinking about these things is pointless. I just have to make sure I do everything properly.
Reduce bad anxiety. Well, at least I got something from her.
It's important to get famous.
Let's save some time.
Dr. Harrison. Another one? Nothing to do with these TV screens. Ah, Richie as well. Oh, another one. Nobody. Chad. Oh, what a Chad. Harrison, let's talk. Honorary repeater. Repeater? Repeating classes, you mean? What? What'd you just say? Speak louder.
I didn't say anything. What'd you say? Speak. What did you just say? Speak louder.
Sorry, boy. My listening aid is running out of battery. Wait, I meant girl. I mean, she's not exactly that like, gifted, but still. Still. Even though I'm quite blind and deaf now, back in the day when rock and roll was all the rage at Paperfolk University, I was the lead singer of the most popular band on campus. I had waist-length permed hair and wore shirts that opened all the way down my front.
Waist-length permeated hair. Permed hair. Wore shirts that opened all the way down my front.
Okay. As you know, the lead singer is always the most good-looking member of the band. Yeah. But as the years passed, I lost my hair, and my chest pecs drooped to become part of my fat belly.
Oh boy.
Over the years, I have seen both the glorious and the sinister aspects of the school. However, I find comfort in knowing that even today, youngsters have never forgotten about their passion for music.
Are you a student here? Are you a teacher here?
Oh no, of course not. I'm just a student who went to school for a few years more than the others. Almost half an amber error.
Wait, is that how many years he went to school? Half an amber error? They go for like 100 years or something.
I'll never ever graduate. Not in this lifetime. That's just some life wisdom that I managed to comprehend before the other youngsters did.
Well, he just loves school that much.
Girl, you're also a student here, right? In the past, if someone had been there to guide me, I might not have ended up in this pathetic state. So, let me share some of my life wisdom with you. Listen carefully. Don't study music. Don't study music. Don't study music! Important points have to be repeated 3 times. It'd be impossible for you to find a job, no job at all. So youngster, don't be carried away by a moment of passion.
You just said that you find comfort in knowing that youngsters have never forgotten about their passion for music. You've changed your mind rather quickly.
You're not an easy one to fool. Just forget about what I said at the start, alright? Quickly forget everything. Hello, girl. Who are you?
I want to continue chatting with you.
Sure, I love talking to youngsters. Tell me, what do you want me to teach you?
I thought you were a student. How can I stay here and not graduate?
Why would you want to follow my bad example? Oh, you're still so young. Even if you repeat a year, my title of the #1 honorary repeat student will remain unchanged. Alright, let me tell you a secret. Come closer. The answer is, just pay money. It's simpler than you think, right? Even though the university isn't a for-profit organization, they'll never say no to more money. Only with more money can they keep the best teachers here, expand the school, and recruit more students. But there's also no need for you to pay extra. Just ensure that you pay the astronomical tuition fees on time every semester. They could probably buy a small-sized vacation planet with the tuition I've played throughout my time here.
What? How rich is he? Which academy is going to win the spheroid race this year?
Uh-huh. Is it the spheroid race season already? You should probably ask the youngsters this question. At this age, my eyes can no longer keep up with the speed of the spheroids. Even when I was younger, sport was never my strong suit. I was always the type who relied on my talent to win girls.
I have nothing else to ask.
Listen, young one. for something like music, just enjoy what others have produced. Don't sacrifice yourself for it.
I miss that summer.
Why are you still here? Could it be that you're actually truly passionate about music? He's happy? Oh, really? Cool. There. Do you want to hear a little tale about me? Back when my band was still quite popular, I was considered one of the top rising stars of the talent-filled Comedy Academy. Perhaps because of how proud he felt, my father, who always looked down on the arts, started a record label to help me make my debut. He even splurged to hire the most famous music director from the Irish family to personally create our debut album. Talent, popularity, and the unwavering support from family. I should have been the most fortunate musician of all. And I was, until right before the album was released. One night I overheard my father's conversation with his business partner. Turned out that he had been engaging in unscrupulous business practices for a long time and was earning unethical money. I was too naive. How could my father, who frowned whenever he heard rock and roll, sincerely support my music career? He only wanted to use my positive image to fool the public, by making me the ambassador of his business and engaging me to help him garner support for his charity programs. He could clear the suspicions regarding his shady businesses. That night, my band and I sneaked into the warehouse that stored our records. This was an album that we had spent 4 whole years preparing. All our anticipation for the future and our cries against this unjust world were encased within it. We even dreamed about the day this album would be released. And now, that moment was just around the corner. But compared to seeing the album produced, we could not bear to see it being coerced and held hostage by the reality it was fighting against. Therefore, we lit the entire warehouse on fire, burning the tens of thousands of albums and setting ablaze our dreams that we had worked the past 4 years for.
That's not a big deal. Wouldn't you still have the master tape? I'm really sorry. Wouldn't you still have the master tape?
That's what I thought as well. As long as we did the right thing, everything else could be resolved eventually. If everything went the way I imagined, it would have been like the perfect ending of a movie. After all, we had exposed the shenanigans of unscrupulous merchants, and under the banner of justice, we could happily chase after our dreams with a clear conscience all over again. But in this story, the huge loss from the damaged records enraged my father. He did everything in his power to thwart our entertainment careers. As poor students, how could we possibly fight back against him?
Poor students? But didn't you say the astronomical tuition fees and shit?
That is why I have chosen to be buried in the place where my dreams perished. With the financial support of my mother, I have been able to stay enrolled in a paper-filled university until now.
Oh, it's the mother that's been paying you.
I've had half of my lifetime to think about this, and I've made my peace with what I did back then. But remember, young one, when the world hands you a microphone, don't let your throat seize up like me. Otherwise, you will end up living the rest of your life in regret.
That was a long story.
Peace and love.
This school is both my ivory tower and the cage that imprisons me.
Angry.
Oh, really can't help but want to tell those old fogies at the academy, don't be too harsh on the youngsters just because they're embracing a new genre of music. If you go so far as to question their creative intentions, you might quench the flames of inspiration within them. Those old professors, just like the billboards who pester people on Glauc's Avenue. They keep nagging at the children. You aren't elegant enough on stage, your melody is not moving, the downbeats of your music are too accentuated, your speakers are too loud. The genre of music is never indicative of how good it actually is. Back when I was playing rock and roll, my piano teacher was even my #1 fan.
Peace and love.
These old professors are all younger than me. How could their teaching philosophy be so outdated? Knowledgeable youngster. Have you ever visited the Intelligentsia Guild or encountered any of their members?
Knowledge is meant to be circulated and shared.
Not at all. A friend told me that everyone in the universe who solely seeks to learn is gathered there. Wonder if that's true. After graduation, our band's guitarist went to work at the Intelligentsia Guild. On the day he left school, I sent him all the way to the train station. Before he left, he hastily tossed me a tape recording from his pocket, telling me that it was the song that he had written for me. The lyrics of the song were abstruse and boring like a physics textbook. It told me of an astronaut who fell into a trap of time after he was sent on a cosmic voyage. When the astronaut finally returned home, his wife had already passed away and his daughter was now an old lady with a head of gray hair. But to him, only 14 months had passed.
Was it interstellar?
As a young man, I didn't think much of it. I simply thought that this was just a science fiction story written by a mad scientist hit by a bolt of inspiration. After all, that brat had some real talent in astrophysics. But now when I listen to it again, this trap of time, I seem to have fallen into it a long time ago. If you ever pass by the Intelligentsia Guild one day, and if he's still around, can you help me ask him just what he was thinking back then?
If we can ever go there, sure. Hey Chad, Paperfall University Party King. Oh. Yo, what do we have here? Aren't you one of Penaconic shareholders? Come, I'll let you in on something interesting. There's gonna be a super cool party next weekend. The annual Paperfall University Spheroid Race warm-up party. All the big shots of Paperfall University are gonna be there. Why don't you make a guess who didn't receive an invite? Who didn't receive an invite? You're saying you? Me! Me! I'm Paperfall University's party king. Well, I'm not invited to the biggest part of the entire school. Me neither. This is outright pennabilism. Pennabilism? Yeah, absolutely. What a bunch of total ingrates. Just ask anyone on campus who hasn't been to one of my Friday night parties, who hasn't had a cup of malt juice on me after a breakup. Even the student council president of our academy. Pretty sure I bought him a drink at some point. A few days ago, I asked the party committee why I wasn't invited. They told me this year's kickoff party is only for students with dreams. So apparently being the party king isn't considered a dream? How dare they? Huh, I'll deal with them later. Right now my top priority is finding a way into that party. Won't let my perfect party attendance record be ruined by such a lame excuse. Maybe I'll try to find a new dream. Got any dreams yourself? Tell me and I'll help you make it true. Help make it come true. To be honest, head empty. I'd like to chat with you. Sure, love chatting with people. What do you want to talk about? The kickoff party for the university's spheroid race? That's a tradition we've kept going since the university's founding. Every year the organizing committee would gather everyone on the weekend before the actual race to build up hype and excitement for the event. I should clarify, this party isn't for the professional spheroid race that Hamster Ball Night competes in, but for Paperfall University's very own spheroid race. Yeah, I got it. Other than stellar students and those participating in the race, representatives from each academy and the dean will also be invited to the party. Word has it that Dean Glokes got totally plastered of the inaugural kickoff party. Which academy is going to win this spheroid race? Why, Fortune Academy, of course. I have absolute faith in Romeo representing us. I won't be caught wavering, not even for a split second. And he already had 2 consecutive championships under his belt.
Ask any other student, and I'm sure you'll get the same answer. We're competing for the prestigious Glow Cup after all. Students are only going to cheer for their own academy. Do you know Zippo from Fortune Academy? Zippo? You bet I do. Too bad that self-proclaimed party connoisseur is nothing compared to me. Skipping the spheroid races party just to form a band? What fun is there in holding up in a classroom and bashing away on a keyboard? Is that gonna draw any more attention than the fresh-faced pepper sheet racing this year? If you ask me, I doubt you'll stick around in that band for long. No one here loses interest in things so quickly. I have nothing else.
Guess who's not invited?
Since when did Penacony stop worshipping money? I must have missed that memo. Be calm. Since the Party King isn't considered a real dream, guess I better come up with a new one. What will I do? Well, I know. I'll become a spheroid racer like Romeo. That's pretty popular on campus. But last season's rallying event lasted a full 24 system hours. He reeked of sweat when he got off the spheroid. There's no way I can handle that smell. They sweat in dreams? What the fuck? What else? What if I joined the student council like Sean? That kind of confidence really turns heads. But the student council work is all unpaid. I wouldn't earn any grades or credits, and I'd have to advocate for the school. I want no part in dealing with those dinosaurs. Might as well aim higher. Maybe I'll try singing like Miss Robin. Then all the parties across the cosmos would be clamoring for me, and I wouldn't even glance at a mere spheroid kickoff party. At Paperfold University. But on second thought, if I do make it big, I'd be touring across the cosmos. I heard Miss Robin's next tour has 152 concerts, each with 3.5 system hours of non-stop singing and dancing. I'm not sure I'm up for that. Let's keep thinking. But honestly, hard work isn't my style. It's way easier to just focus on partying. That's right.
Guess who's not invited?
Need to find a new dream before the party. Woo! Not invited! Happy. Those people on the committee really have poor judgment. My dream is just as good as any, if not better. Join my party, where the fun never wanes. Oh, it sounds like Sunday. Whether you're flying high or feeling some strains, the fear of being apart is something we all know. From one cosmic mother, in diverse bodies we grow. What is that from? Brothers from another mother? At my party, malt juice flows without cease. Where laughter and tears find their release. Let us sing and drink, let all caps fade away. Embrace who we are, no soul in the world is alone today. Oh, I guess it's a ninja too. Nah, I forgot the rest. Anyway, just come to my party. I truly fell for that. You can't say anything without bringing up parties, can you? I didn't expect you to think so highly of me. See, with the right spin, even a playboy like me can come off as a big philosopher. It's all about how you look at it. Or do you actually think my argument makes some sense?
Guess who's not invited?
Want to talk about dreams? Well, I'm wide awake now. No, you're still in the dream. Be sad. Do you know anyone in Penacony who can erase memories? It doesn't matter if they're reliable or not. Oh, I messed up my first meeting with Haru. I've had a crush on her since day one. Haru? Isn't that the girl we just talked to? She's the epitome of everything wonderful. A beacon of grace far beyond the reach of a floundering student like me. Her eyes always gleam with hope. Despite being born into poverty and losing her parents when their house collapsed due to unethical construction, she carved out a path in academia with tenacity. Now she dreams of creating safe havens for underprivileged children. And to top it all off, she's just breathtakingly beautiful. I had the chance to meet her until last week, when I finally ran into her at a friend's birthday party. It was the first time I'd seen her at a party. I was so nervous that I just froze. I didn't snap out of it too well after the event was over. Just became a statue? What are you so nervous about? I didn't peg you as the romantic type. It's because I don't stand a chance with Haru. Rumor has it that she hates everything about Fortune Academy, and some say she likes cute guys. Anyway, I'm not her type. Thinking I could drink to calm my growing bundle of nerves before going to talk to Haru, I downed 3 shots of malt juice in one go. But when I finally sobered up, I realized I'd been out cold the entire night. My friend said I fell to the ground like a log after chugging down those 3 shots, creating so loud a thump that it startled Haru on the table next to ours. Nessa said she hurried over to check on me, only to see me retching uncontrollably, spewing my stomach contents all over the place like a soul-glad fountain. That's no reason to tinker with her memory. At least you left a deep impression on her now. Yeah, that's exactly why I want to erase my memory of last night. Oh, I'll never forget this hopelessly stupid blunder. Good, good. Comedian? Nobody. Hey, nobody. Ah, hello. Are you the new member? I don't think I've met you before. Oh, I recognize that outfit. You are the legendary Nameless, aren't you? Ah, I never imagined I would meet you here. It is a true honor. Oh, I haven't introduced myself. My name is Nobody. I've just recently joined the comedy club. I mainly write scripts, edit programs, and do behind-the-scenes work. Sometimes we're short on people, so I'll do walk-on cameos or show my face in a dream bubble. If you're really lucky, you might get to see a close-up of me. What does the comedy club do? Yeah, are they supposed to be funny? You just sound like an extra. Yeah, I'm the definition of a walk-on extra. I don't mind though. Everyone has to start somewhere. What's the hurry? Just being able to do what I love and study comedy is an art is extremely satisfying for me. As for fame and fortune, it's all down to fate. I'm ashamed to say it, but I haven't really written anything decent since joining the club. With all the pressure from my studies, I can only make time to attend club events when I can. Plus, I prefer to watch my seniors perform than to take to the stage myself. I can't help it. They're too talented. Their every move just screams entertainment. Although we got massively chewed out for product placement on the Paperfold forum, it's just because of how the exaggerated effects added when our performances were converted to dream bubbles. The live performances were never that bad. I just don't get it. Is it really that hard to just appreciate our performances for what they are? If they get the opportunity, they should just come and watch us perform live. The experience is always going to be different from watching us in a dream bubble. What to ask? Say it? I love conversing with cultured people like yourself. Tell me about your club. Our comedy club has been around for a few years now. We were small at first. Our original inspiration for making dream bubbles was just to leave some kind of memento and help earn some extra cash to maintain operations. Unexpectedly, we had a recent stroke of luck with a few of our seniors received a great reception on their stand-up shows, and our dream bubbles sold out. Then the Penacony TV station came running to us hoping to sign a priority purchase agreement. These seniors realized that they were getting popular and accepted some advertising deals, which actually caused quite a lot of controversy. It wasn't just a Paperfold forum. Even many of our own club members were growing concerned about that over-commercialization could affect our works. Honestly, I can understand the concerns, but have no right to criticize the decisions of my seniors. Okay, what do you usually do? I'm still a student, so naturally I'm normally busy with my studies. I'm already very busy with the mountains of homework on the Dreamweaver Academy's end. When I finally manage to secure some free time, I create scripts and edit shows and stuff. Sometimes I make cameo appearances or help my seniors record dream bubbles. I'm always ridiculously busy and tired. That said, if it means I can do what I'm passionate about, I don't mind the tiredness. Now, is there any gossip in the club? What kind of gossips are you expecting? We recently put some product placement into our dream bubbles, which attracted a lot of negative criticism in the Paperful forum and a crazy amount of complaints from viewers. Although these were originally intended to generate income for the club and raise funds to repair our stage, these posts have been shared like crazy throughout our club. There's a lot of internal conflict now about whether we should allow ourselves to commercialize and develop. No one is quite sure. Some people are also jealous of our popular seniors and made some sassy retorts about them. Our seniors wouldn't stand for this and clap back. A lot of shade was thrown back and forth and a lot of old memories were dragged up. I don't have the energy to get involved with these trivial matters, though comedy is supposed to make people happy. I don't want to pay any mind to things like this that wouldn't make anyone laugh. Alright, I have nothing else to ask. Alright, let's chat again soon. I don't know if you've already seen any of our club's dream bubbles. If you can, I would recommend that you come and see us live. It's a completely different experience. As for comments on the dream bubbles, I would advise against reading them. Be it good comments or bad ones, I don't think they are objective enough. Can't be helped though. Your perspective defines your logic. That's just how life is.
Is it really that hard to judge something by its own merits?
No. I mean, yes. What is this about? Finally, I want to change your mood. Angry. What is this talk about commercialization and development? I think it's just an excuse from a club that has run out of options. How ironic. Those who once yelled about how they would change the world with comedy have quickly cast aside their principles and ideals. The lofty ideals that once spoke of nothing more than a joke now. What a joke. They constantly speak of dreams. In the end, they still bow in order to survive. Once profit is involved, who cares about dreams and ideals? The smell of money from ads is what matters most. That's where I'm scolding myself too. If only I worked harder and came up with a few more jokes, would the club have been more popular? Maybe then we wouldn't have to take on these boring ads. So useless.
Is it really that hard to judge something by its own merits?
Commercialization? So it's just a joke. Was he happy? Yes. No. Actually, I think it's pretty good that our club is moving into a commercialized route. Back then, from the venue to the performance, everything was paid for out of our own pockets. Just the rent alone took up a huge chunk, and the ticket sales were nowhere enough to cover it. Didn't expect our seniors to have such an out-of-the-box idea, honestly. I've only just realized how many creative ways there are to integrate ads. When the jokes are good, I don't mind having more ads. Even with the complaints from the audience, the previous news, a few faves from the seniors still went viral. The TV station even came for us with a contract. If this continues, who knows? Maybe our club will have our own show on the Penacony TV station one day. When that time comes, who knows? I might be a regular on TV. Oh, gee. I don't even dare imagine that.
Is it really that hard to judge something by its own merit?
This is pretty good. How about this? He said. Well, ideals. Are they a driving force to move one forward? Or just unrealistic fantasy? If I'm honest, I haven't figured it out myself either. I remember that when I first joined the comedy club, my heart was filled with passion. I thought I had found my destiny. I want to use my skills to bring more laughter to Penacony. Only later did I realize that life was not so romantic. I study at Dreamweaver Academy, and I major in dreamweaving just so I can hope to make a living. I'm already buried in engineering homework. Then I have to go and do physical construction tasks. Working your way out from the lowest builder is the life of a dreamweaver. Just living in that way is already exhausting. How am I supposed to have time to think up content and jokes for what talk shows after all that? Sometimes I wonder if I should just give up on my ideals. Maybe making an honest living in engineering and getting my Dreamweaver qualification is more realistic than some dream of overnight fame. People always need a hobby. How can you give up on your dream like that? Truth be told, I thought about this question before. My future is plain as day. Mediocre in talent, destined to be an extra on the stage, working freelance as a joke writer. I hope I don't eke a living with my meager skills. But I want to take a shot at it. No, I'm not ready to give up yet. Especially since our comedy club is now self-sustaining. It gives me hope. Who knows? I might become the next big star. You can tell with the future. Alright, I think this is gonna have to be lost. My throat's beginning to go.
Scout tickets are this cheap?
Hey Richie. Students, come take a gander. These are the newly arrived beauties. I'm a Fortune Academy student, bootstrapping my business, and working hard to pay through school. How about throwing some support my way? It's the boss. You remember me? Not at all. Of course I do. Charlatan, I want my money back. Sorry. You need to bring back the original item if you want a refund. Yeah, she never actually got the item. Our store doesn't support refunds without that. It has been too vulnerable to being scammed. Also need a receipt. I've been too busy lately and I can't remember a lot of incidents that happened recently. You and some other students seem to have done me a great favor. I can't remember what it was exactly, but anyway, I'm truly grateful. No worries. What are you gonna thank me with? I'm not from a wealthy family. The money from the club's work-study program is meager and barely covers my daily expenses. I can't afford any expensive gifts. How about this? Next time you buy something from me, I'll give you a discount. But I don't have much time to run my business now. I almost got kicked out of school because I wanted to earn money. Luckily, the school gave me a chance to retake the exam, so my main focus has to be on studying now. If I can pass this makeup exam, I won't have to quit school. I really hope I can pass this time. What are you selling here? I was saying it's rare for you to pop by. I just got some high quality and affordable items. As for the price, I'll give you a discount based on the cost. You know, this part-time work thing has to pay for school. Thing to pay for school isn't easy for me. How about showing me some support? If you're not buying anything, just come take a look. Embrace the mistaken Nana. Alright. Golden Slumber Nana. I thought it was like, he is extinct by. I thought it'd be more expensive than that since it's an extinct item, but whatever. Full auto dream paint spray. The work schedule for Banana Day is as follows. Brainstorming meeting, script review, storyboard adjustments. Are we going out for tropical banana rice after work? Dude, why don't you press the work schedule on the consumable production sheet? Oh, banana it. I'm so busy I messed up. Oh well, let's just embrace the mistaken honor. This is the most perfect banana in the universe. Whether in appearance, taste, or the effects it produces, it exudes elegance and splendor. And that when people who absolutely hate bananas will fall in love with its taste after just one bite. Wait, does that still make it a banana? Yes. The dream of all young Dreamweavers. To have their name or work featured in the textbooks of Paperfold University. To earn enough alfalfa credits to cover permanent housing costs. To own a spray can that can paint automatically. Black and white spray cans are cheap, and those of other colors are expensive. Make sure not to pack the wrong one, or you'll feel it when the bill comes. Bill?
Everyone, come check out the new goods.
As an ordinary person, living the best you can is more important than anything. I want to ask, is your father doing well? My old man is doing okay, it's just that he knows about my academic warning letter, but I promised him I won't disappoint him again in the future. He's still working at the Dawn factory, but I did make some money during the school anniversary. I'll take that as my initial capital and I'll try to make ends meet on my own in the future. Hopefully that will lessen his burden a bit. I still owe a large amount of student loans, but as long as my father and I stick together, there's no challenge we can't overcome. Once I make a name for myself on Penacony, I'll help my old man retire and enjoy life. What are your plans for the future? Let me get past the makeup exam and get a degree first. If I really can't pass, well, then there's nothing much I can do about it. Honestly, I don't even know if I'll be able to land a job at Penacony. I believe my future isn't too bleak. When I was doing business at school, I met so many fellow students and alumni in highest places. The experiences and connections I've accumulated will definitely come into use. I believe that as long as I work hard, even if I can't make a lot of money, I'll still be able to support myself and my old man. Why don't you sell the Slum monkeys anymore? That thing is already a has-been. Who will buy it? The next new thing is Mr. Rekka's latest work, Cosmic Ninjutsu Inscriptions. Also, shh, we have to lower our voices for this. Let me share some insider info with you. The prices for the items in the club are super inflated. In the past, if I saw the pre-sale market doing well, I would intentionally buy out the stock to increase the price and sell it again. I do feel this sales strategy is unethical, although it does make money. But now I've thought it through, it's just to earn a bit of living expenses. The main customers here are all my schoolmates, and there's no need to be so despicable. I have nothing else to ask. Okay, just give it a shout if you need me.
Everyone, come check out the new goods.
What can I do for you? Boss, have you heard about the Paperfold University yearbook? Well, could I trouble you to write a message for my future? What's that? Why do you want me to write in it? Because you're the renowned guest student. You're famous among the students. You're not just beautiful. Oh, you also have a great personality and everyone loves you. I just want to share in your spotlight too. I'm not afraid of you laughing at me, but because I was so focused on making money, I hardly interacted with my classmates. Some of them saw that my grades were horrible and they kept their distance from me. But if the renowned Cascade can leave a short message for me, then everyone in school will be able to see it when the yearbook gets published. This will make it seem like I have many connections. If my old man sees it, he'll be happy too. I'd like to ask you to help me write a few lines. Anything will do. Write a serious message, write a witty message, write an emotional message. Yeah, emotional. Yeah, let's do it. Thanks, boss. I'll send it on my personal page first. Let me send you a copy too. My contact is on there. And if anything comes up, feel free to reach out to me. Page, Richie. Name Richie, alias Peelin Richie. Is this still Peelin? Affiliation, Fortune Academy, contact, blank. Motto, place yourself in an appropriate position in this world. Activity involvement, president of the Toy Model Club at Paperfold University, possessing extensive experience in commercial activities. Messages from classmate Zippo. How about giving me your classmate a discount? Don't forget to join me in the party next time. Don't listen to this nonsense. Join my party. Cascade. Life isn't always a smooth ride, but your family and friends are always there for you. You've been working part-time diligently for your family, and your father has got your back. Stay close to those who care about you, and together, you'll light up the path to a brilliant future. The hell?
I'm putting myself through school.
No, more of a serious message.
Give some support.
Activate clockwork. Classmates are complaining about me again. These rich folks play with luxury items every day and report me for violating regulations just because there are slight flaws in the products. I'm also a student from the Fortune Academy. Can't you be more reasonable? Why must you cause a scene at my stall and call me a dishonest merchant? Working hard just to earn some daily expenses. We're all classmates. Is it so fun to make my life difficult? Sarcastically calling me big boss all the time, belittling me for my poor family background and bad grades. Just a bunch of shameless parasitic brats who flaunt their family's money. Gotta make a lot of money and achieve success. One day I'll make them regret it.
Everyone, come check out the new goods.
It's fine if you don't want to buy. Why cause trouble? Happy. Business has been good. This semester's tuition and living expenses should be covered. The old man can take a break for a while. I knew it. I got into Pepperfold University's Fortune Academy because I have talent. If this business can continue at this pace, let me think. With time I might be able to work with the big names of the Alfalfa family. If we can collaborate and expand our business empire, who knows? I might be the richest person in Penacony in history. Then I'll return to my alma mater to donate books and lecture, passing down my business experience. By then, who will care about the academic warnings or grades? It's all nonsense. The school should subsidize me and chase after me to issue a press release that lauds me as the top figure of Fortune Academy. Okay, he's gone crazy. Yes, that's the way. Hustling does bring joy. You gotta work hard. I want to earn money. Earn big money. Wake up. You still need to do the makeup exam. Graduate first, please. You're right. Oh no, old habits die hard. You're obsessing over making money again. I almost forgot about what's most important now. No wonder you're the boss. Your thing is just on another level. Thanks for the reminder. Bustling ambience.
Hey, everyone! Come check out the new goods!
Feels like I'm one step closer to success. Well, at least you're motivated. Not anymore after this. Interstellar economics, dreamscape industry analysis, intergalactic trade basics. No matter how many times I pour through them, I can't understand any of these abstruse theories. So to doubt how I even managed to be enrolled in the first place. My family's already having a hard time supporting my education. The old man still has to come to Penacony and work in a factory at his age. If I don't graduate, all my student loans spent would not have been better off feeding the dogs than on me. Maybe I should have just learned a skill at the trade school back home and just worked a basic job. Oh no, Richie, I can't think like this. There's no turning back now, and I can't let my old man down. I simply can't. Anyway, that has to be it. Oh boy. We've done a bit of here, and then we're here. So we're about a third of the way done. But I'm pretty sure there's like an equal amount over here. So it's more closer to a half, I'll say. Dang it, Ligea. Wait. Didn't her name get called in class? I wonder, is there anyone in the dean's office? Maybe she's student. Maybe I'll collect these later. Mr. Arturo, acting dean. Okay, so there's stuff here. Graffitied wall. Quick look on those blank walls, do you feel a bit antsy? The ordinary graffiti is testament to the aimless, radiant students, even if the logistics department doesn't think so. Draw it yourself, Ben. Can I do it again? No?
It's important to get famous as soon as...
Should I do this last one so I can finish off this side? This is the last one. Oh. Tartalov once said, "While enjoying your lovely school life, remember to always keep a vigilant eye. After all, the campus is a ripe breeding ground for malicious intentions." Just yesterday I saw a defenseless can being beaten up by a bully can. Right here. Were you? What would you do in this situation? Join the bullying can to kick in a little can. Buy a bowl of so glad and find a seat near the front. Kick the bullying can together with the little can. Beat up both of those cans. Yeah, buy a soda. Just watch. Tartalov taught us that turning a blind eye to crime is equivalent to being complicit in it. You should be more understanding of the mental state of the weak, just like this. Join kicking the little can. You made a most unacceptable choice. Even someone as magnanimous as Tartalov will be unable to accept your subject. Get ready for your punishment. Don't leave a single misdeed unchecked. Beat up both of these cans. You. Tartalov did not teach us what to do if we met a crazy can. But do not worry, it can be fixed. That means wrong. Come on, man. Kick the bullying can together with the little can. That's right. Tartalov taught us that trash cans should be righteous, brave, and helpful. I made the same decision. Even the wise Tartalov is troubled by the common occurrence of bullying at school. If we want to uproot the problem, we need to combine efforts of every trash can. Let's change our perspective. If you were that defenseless little can, and that bully can exerts violence onto you, what would you do? Ball on the spot. Call you for help. Give him a baseball bat. Ball on the spot. Unless you cry loud enough, it probably won't solve anything. Come, learn with me. Tartalov taught us. When faced with injustice, respond directly. Won't you kick me? Won't you try and kick me? Give him a baseball bat. Correct. Although I don't advocate violence against violence, this is the most straightforward way to eliminate bullying. The main point is, don't become a perpetrator, but don't suffer in silence. Hope you have a great time at school. See you later. I'm gonna go patrol around and see if there are any other cans that need my help. That means I was a can that needed your help. Ligea. Nah. I'll leave it for next time. I'm donezo. My throat's bummed out. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Yeah. Alright. Peach, you son of a...